Hey guys, welcome to another Hunter video. I'm a Night Elf Hunter on the Whisperwind server, and if you're a regular watcher of my videos, I bet you've never seen me here before. This is Warsong Gulch, and it is a PvP battleground. Now I've been asked a lot by really a lot of people for me to post up a PvP video, and usually I don't really have the time to go into PvP, but lately I've been trying to farm mounts so that I can have enough mounts for 100, which I can get the achievement for. And so since I'm already in PvP, I might as well just post a video. So here's a video of Warsong Gulch. I'm gonna tell you right now, guys, that the alliance here isn't gonna win. The alliance in my battle group is, I don't know what to say about them, but they usually don't win. Now, first of all, I'm just going to give you some tips about Warsong Gulch. There are two exits to Warsong Gulch, and that is this gate here and the gate towards the left, which you saw at the starting of the video. There is also a few entrances. There are, by my count, 4 entrances. Some at the balcony, some within tunnels, or just some within where I left. Now, the objective of Warsong Gulch is to capture the enemy's flag and to return it to your own flag. And your own flag has to be not touched by the opposite faction. And there are a few buffs within each of the houses if you press M on the map. And also there is a speed buff here within the tunnels. Now if I go right just now, then I would have been up in the balcony, but I was going to grab the flag, but I'd rather let the warrior grab it instead. And some things you can do as a hunter, aspect the pack, but remember to use it when you don't see anybody. And remember, once you're in PvP, always have track humanoid on, because there's no reason not to. So right now I'm just using aspect of the pack to let everyone walk or run a little faster. And there is a guy or horde there, so I'm gonna turn it off and start attacking him. Now he really has no chance because there's about 5 of us here. 5 against 1. Doesn't matter who you are, except if you're a paladin, you're gonna live. Or you're gonna die, rather. Now remember, for this, healers are crucial, because as soon as someone grabs the flag, they are considered the VIP. You gotta protect them at all costs. And you have to hunt down someone else who has your flag, if that is the case. And in which case, that's the one you should go after. Now, there was a shaman shooting at me, and I tried to put a freezing trap at him, but it didn't work. And now there's a rogue on me as well, so I had to pop deterrence, and that let me escape along with some help of the healers. And then he tried to stun me, so I had to use Bestial Wrath, and I just got 2 killing blows right there thanks to kill shot. Now you have many weapons or skills at your arsenal. You gotta make sure you try to use them all. Now this guy rooted me, so I had to use my trinket to trinket out, and then I jump and disengage back so I am far enough away. And this guy's trying to attack me, so I pop out a frost trap, and we'll see who can get who. He's slowed and I'm slowed. Unfortunately, there's about 4 horde behind him, so I had no chance. So let's speed things up. Alright, let's go for the flag again. What you should do as out of the graveyard, because your aspect of the Dragonhawk doesn't apply to your global cooldown, you should make a macro to use aspect of the Dragonhawk and to mount up at the same time. That way you don't lose any seconds or your fingers if you're not fast enough to press them both at the same time. You can just press one button, you'll get buffed and mounted up, and you're straight ready to go. And remember, resilience always helps, because it'll reduce any damage as well as critical damage and spell dot damage that other players deal onto you. Now here's a problem with hunters and PvP. My pet doesn't want to come down with me. It'll have to run the long way around to come over. And there's a rogue after me, but I'm not really afraid of a rogue. The only thing that I'm afraid of on a rogue is what they can do to stun me. But since I'm a Beastmaster Hunter, that's the least of my worries. And now thanks to the great changes in traps, I can put more than one trap down at a time, and I can put out some extra DPS and debuffs on. As for any PvP or Battleground, you always have to go after the healer first. Doesn't matter if there's 2 people bashing you, you gotta go after the healer, because if you don't, you're never gonna kill the guys that you're trying to attack that aren't healers. And since they have too many healers, there's not really much I can do. Pop deterrence to let me last a few extra seconds, and oh, one of our flag carriers dropped the flag. So what can I do? Nothing except cap the flag. I have to disengage into the flag, grab it, and hopefully just delay them for a few seconds, which didn't really make much of a difference. If it would have if maybe our teams were more even, but they had more healers, and I think they were just better geared than the Alliance in this case. And if not sure if you saw in the video a little while ago, but I ran out of ammo. Now that's just a stupid mistake on my part for not preparing ahead of time, but that's why I was running kind of like blindly with my head cut off. And if you notice right now, I am still in the heat of the moment, and I don't equip my ammo, but I did buy some. Little that's gonna do me. And as I'm trying to hit him with concussive shot, I realize that I haven't equipped my ammo, and he's too far away, so there's nothing I'm gonna do. Even my deterrence is still on cooldown, so I'm just gonna take the death. Let's just speed things up. Now I just got pulled down there by a Death Knight, and what am I gonna do? Jump and disengage and pop Bestial Wrath. Unfortunately for me, there's more than just one Death Knight. There's some healers in there, there's a Shaman, there's I think another Death Knight above, and little I can do. Bestial Wrath Hunters are great for one-on-one. Pretty much, you're almost on even ground on one-on-one. You have extreme burst damage, which you can take them down by a lot, and it's, if you want to be a good 1v1, then a Beastmaster Hunter is one of the best ways to go. If you have more than one, then tough luck, because 2 versus 1, doesn't matter which class or spec you are, you're not going to do very well. So there's a Shaman, his healing kind of bugged me, so I just used a freezing trap on him. But I got pulled back by a Death Knight, and it's a little dangerous, so I'm going to disengage. And they catch up to me because there's just 3 of them. I don't know where the rest of my teammates are. Now one of the worst things you can do is not protect your flag carrier or not attack the enemy flag carrier, because then that just extends the game. You have to go and attack or just stay and defend, depending on what your team needs at the time. And a lot of people just like to stay in the middle like we're doing now, just attack random people to get honor kills. And the reason why I'm doing this right now is because I pretty much gave up on this entire fight. They have 2 out of 3 flag caps and we have 0, and it seems like we have no healers. I mean, possibly one healer, but I haven't seen him for a while, and I think he kind of left. So now I'm just racking up honor kills and hopefully try to take some out and just show you some of my PvP skills. Now I don't PvP that much. I mostly raid and do heroics, but that doesn't mean that some of the skills from raid or heroics doesn't transfer over into PvP as well. It's just so that you know, it is definitely a different mechanic. You're fighting different guys. You're fighting people on the other side of the computer, whereas in raids you're just fighting a computer and following strategy. And here our rogue is trying to get me, but oh wait, it's a warrior. Not much they can do if it was one-on-one, but since there's 3 others in there, not much I can do. So not much I can show you. I can't even show you a win in Warsong Gulch. Perhaps I'll do it later and with a better group. But this is just to show you a brief intro to Warsong Gulch if you've never been there, as well as just a little bit of what my play style in PvP. In terms of my group, I had the most killing blows and one of the highest damage done, but again, we didn't win, so that's what matters. And so that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and take care. Till next time.